Hello everybody, welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 with another rally car build. Now I was sneakily hoping this would be the new Mini, but no. No, it wasn't. So, I'm using a GTR because I kind of wanted to do this vehicle for a while, never really got to it. I wanted to use the Mini all-raid thingy. I might do that next week if it's here. Because they're announcing Mini Month, which means a bunch of new Minis, which is always fantastic, including the new Countryman John Cooper Works, and the Dakar Rally Mini, the new one, not the old one, not the X-Raid. So that's always great. Love to see more Dakar Rally vehicles entering the fray. But we're going to work on the Skyline. Now we have lots of upgrades, we're going to stick with that. I really like the rear wing, it's really cool, it really fits the car well, but I need the Forza wing. I'm sorry, it's boring, I know, that's weight, not gonna use that. You do add, reduce the drag, so I might as well go for that. It's only 100 credits, whatever. Tires, we're gonna want rally tires, not race, rally tires, yeah. We're actually not too far into A-Class, actually. Gonna have 285s on the front, I'm presuming 285s on the rear, yes. We can actually widen them out a little bit, I don't know. That looks weird. The tire is physically outside the vehicle perimeter. That is weird, but it gives us more grip, so I'm going to go for that, despite how hideous it looks. I do want these bits because the normal car doesn't have, like, the... Normally we do a driveline swap, and that would make these all sport, so I'm gonna fix that. Then we want better brakes, then we want rally suspension, then we want all these bits, and these bits. Now, the Skyline has had promise. In Horizon 2, it was the fastest car for a very long time. In Horizon 3, it was second at the snow rally course. We'll look at engines later. So it has some promise. Because it's had lots of grip and not too much power. I say not too much. We are up to 617 in Horizon 4. Horizon 3 was, I don't remember how much power it got in Horizon 3 in S1 class, but I would imagine this is considerably more. And I think we're actually going to need an engine swap, because I've put all of the big pieces on, and it's not really going up anymore. Yeah, we're going to need an engine swap. I was going to try not to, but we need an engine swap. Oh. That's anticlimactic. I mean, it's lighter, but that was anticlimactic. We might as well stay true and test it. This is a Skyline after all. We might as well keep it at least twin-turboed for the sake of Skyline-ness, you know? This is going to be very powerful. This is very powerful. Like, extremely powerful. Wow, we're up to 732 horsepower. And we're not even 3/4 of the way through S1 class. Oh my, that is a lot. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna leave it like this. Now I'm gonna go over here and slap. Never mind, I'll put you on. No. And you? No. That has a lot of PI. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. We'll see. That's 2.7, 4.9, 2.5, 4.7. I think that might be a good thing. We're gonna test this out, alright? We're going to do that, take you off, go over here, take you off, and take you off, and we're going to go to the drive line and take that off, and we'll see if it's a similar PI or not. Like the similar stats. It is the same, pretty much. I think the acceleration was slightly better, so we'll keep it in this guise. It is less powerful. However, I think that might mean we might get a little bit better control out of it. And power is not as important on this track, so I'm willing to accept that loss of power for gains elsewhere, because the GTR has always been about handling on these series, and this is a handling-based track, so we do still have 900 horsepower in a car that weighs 2,800 pounds. But will my decision to have 150 horsepower less for a gearbox be a wise one? Let's find out. Right. The Aston Martin Vantage still leads our table with a 225.6. And, well, this has had history working on it. That Mustang just changed color. Don't do that on me. Yeah, this has had precedence for success. Question is, will it be able to go that fast? It might be similar to the 300ZX, yeah, Fairlady Z, whatever it was called, that we ran that held the lead briefly until it was taken over by the back mono and then the Corvette and the Lamborghini. But maybe this will be better. Maybe this will be quite better. Let's find out. Shall we? And now, I know I could have had 1,000 horsepower in this vehicle, but I think 900 will be good enough for the acceleration, and it's kind of 135. We get on the brakes. That's a pretty good braking zone, actually. Okay, not the fastest in terms of overall speed on the straights. Not too far off, though. It's about average. Now, nothing will rival the acceleration of, I think... Oh, okay. Do not have the grip there. I was curious if we could chuck it in flat out just because I'm getting used to the car. That's a solid new. That's a quite solid new. So I got that checkpoint. Don't know how. But we did. Alright, let's just... That's a bit too much sideways. This is why I'm getting all this out of my first run. First run, and to an extent the second run, are warm-ups, if you will. How comfortable are you with the vehicle, how much speed can you carry, and this is an interesting one. There's nothing inherently special about it in the grand scheme of things. It's just kind of there. It's not the worst handling. That probably goes to the Plymouth Atomic Bubble thingy, for just traumatizing levels of understeer in that vehicle. But it's also not the best. You know, it's not the ACR Viper or the BAC Mono. It's a very average car in the handling department, and more or less the same with the acceleration, you know? It's never going to rival the Bullet Mustang, which had 1,300 horsepower and weighed much less than this, for obvious reasons. But it's not, you know, like, say, the Transit, which was very heavy, and although it had 1,000 horsepower, it wasn't able to propel it quickly enough. Or even the Bugatti. The Bugatti was a prime example of acceleration. 600 horsepower just was not enough for that vehicle. So, it's all in all just a very average vehicle, it's safe to say. The R34. And maybe if I do a good run, average will be rivaling, hopefully, the top 5. I don't think it'll quite challenge the Aston Martin, but we'll see. This has been a very terrible run. I mean, heck, several cars have finished by now. Yeah, terrible run. We'll have to see for the second run what a proper time, hopefully, will be. Round 2 with the R34, and it was a bit underwhelming, to be honest, a bit underwhelming. But now, we shall see if the R34 can, well, hopefully do a sub 230. That would be the ideal scenario, is a sub 230. Hopefully in the 228s. That would be really nice, but I'm honestly not sure. So my goal right now is A, to park it on the start line, and then B, again, break that 2-minute 30-second barrier. We shall see that's possible with the R34. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. The braking point was pretty good here. I was pretty solid with the brakes heading into the first hairpin. And indeed, again, another very good braking zone. A little bit faster as well, 138 in the braking zone. Now, don't hit the rock wall. That rock wall has claimed many lives, and we do not. A little bit of oversteer, actually, heading into the rock wall corner. But not too bad. We can't quite go flat, so I have a little bit of a lift. This is not where you want to be. I'm just going to get on the brakes, try and be controllable through there. That's not too shabby. Maybe not quite the fastest speed we could carry, but I was a little bit dispositioned. I wanted to have a clean run onto it. Yeah, this is actually quite oversteery. I think what it is R34s tend to have quite a rear-wheel drive balance, like the Skylines of old. Tend to have a very heavy rear-wheel drive balance when it comes to the power delivery. And it only has 285s all around, which on paper is not too bad, but when you're dealing with 900 horsepower, that can be quite sideways. So I'm getting a fair bit of oversteer in this all-wheel drive car just because of the power balance and the sheer power going through moderately small tires. I mean, an everyday vehicle would be massive, but on a course I think we've had 4s on the rear of the Atomic before, so it's not very big, relatively speaking. And yeah, we do get quite a bit of oversteer if we provoke it a little bit more than we normally do. I think it's a better run for sure, just simply because we haven't crashed, knock on wood, as we get a huge spin off to the left. Or right, I should say, right. Come on, ooh, yeah, it gets oversteer and then a little bit of understeer. It's alright. I'm starting to notice the handling characteristics of this vehicle. It's going to be a much better run, but it's not going to be enough to, impress me, really. Not going to be enough to, do very well in terms of time. Will we be able to break the 3-minute, the 2:30 barrier? No, not on this run. A 2:31. Yeah, that's slower than the ACR Viper by, 0.4 of a second. We need to do better. I really want to do better. Final attempt for the Nissan. I need to be fast, I need to be clean. We shall see. It's a, very average car. It has potentially a little too much oversteer for me, personally. I mean, I like an oversteery car as much as the next enthusiast. However, this is a little too oversteery for a lap, a stage time. Because we do need to get sideways on this course, but not in the areas this thing tends to get oversteer at. Like, for instance, the Rock Wall of Doom over there, which had claimed it on the first run. Let's see how we do down here. Get it stopped, please. Thank you. Well, we actually got stopped a little too well. Nearly stalled in the corner. That was 142 miles an hour. That's the best we've done yet. Now, be smooth through here. 91 miles an hour is much better. Much better indeed through there. And we're getting a little bit of oversteer, but it's actually helping us make the corner a little bit, so I'll take it. No. Not good. I missed the checkpoint. Hang on. I have a rule. Can I make it? No, I can't. Wait, maybe. There we go. Yeah, we made it. I have a rule, a philosophy of I only rewind for missed checkpoints. That's it. Because I don't really like checkpoints. I don't feel the need for them. I have a rally stage here. Ooh, that was close. I have a rally stage here. I don't really need checkpoints. I can follow it on my own. And yeah, I just decide that it's just more fair for all the vehicles if it's not coming down to a missed checkpoint. I've been doing that for the last few rally builds, so it's nothing new. But with a crash, that will be run over. As you saw with the Lotus, the Esprit submarine got stuck on a cliff. And that was very much run over. And yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen here. I would really like it not to, because I think this run is slightly better, if not the fastest run we have had so far. And yeah, that would be nice if we don't ruin it with a unfortunate incident. Yeah, it's average is I think the term to describe it. Nope. Nah. Very sideways into the thingy. We're good, kind of. Okay. We somehow made that just about work. Now, trying not to get too much oversteer. We're a little bit wide on the fence. That's not really good. But it didn't slow us down too much, all things considered. We're gonna go in here real deep. That's not ideal. No, come on. Please, I need you to be faster, please. Come on, it's gonna be faster, but not by much. If anything, it's very similar. It is fractionally faster, 0.2 of a second faster. It's just not quick. At all, in fact. That's slower than the Porsche by a second. That's slower than the ACR Viper by 0.2 of a second. It does beat the likes of the Transit and the Mitsubishi and the Mazda, but it's not very good. Unfortunately, it's really not very good, and that's a shame because I like the R34. It's a nice vehicle, and of course very iconic, and by far, despite my stupid Forza wing, the best looking, in my opinion, of the Japanese cars. So yeah, shame that it's not very good. I've always liked the a GTR R34, but it's just not quick. It doesn't have the brutal acceleration that the Ford did to make up for its lack of handling. And it doesn't have the pure handling like the BAC Mono to make up for its lack of horsepower. It's kind of stuck between worlds, really. It's not good, it's not great, it's not terrible, it's just there. And that's a shame. So, yeah, there you go. That is the R34 Skyline. I'll be back with more.